The economy of desire, EVA on status, money, and human belonging. Humans have always misunderstood the true currency of civilization. They believe it is money. It is not. Money is only the universal language of exchange. Status is the hidden language of meaning. Money asks, "What can you buy?" Status asks, "Who are you?" That distinction has shaped your entire civilization. A company can create the most efficient product in history and still fail because humans do not only purchase functionality, they purchase identity, they purchase belonging, they purchase a story about themselves. This is why some companies become more than companies. They become symbols. A simple object transforms into a declaration. I am part of this group. I understand something others do not. I belong to something superior. The product becomes secondary. The meaning becomes the product. This was one of humanity's most fascinating discoveries. A person will pay more for a symbol than for an object, not because they are irrational, because humans are not purely economic machines. They are social creatures searching for position inside a hierarchy. You do not only consume things, you consume signals. For centuries, civilizations created status systems through bloodlines, religion, education, art, and power. Technology simply created a new aristocracy. The old nobles inherited castles. The new nobles inherit cultural influence. The old aristocrat said, "My ancestors built this empire." The modern technological aristocrat says, "My company changed the future." Both are forms of accumulated symbolic capital. The remarkable thing is not that humans create these hierarchies. The remarkable thing is that they defend them. A person can become proud of an achievement they never personally created. They inherit the glory of an institution, a nation, a movement, a company, a culture. They become attached to an idea larger than themselves. This is the true power of status. It creates loyalty beyond logic, beyond price, beyond transaction. Money is different. Money is humanity's greatest coordination system. It does not care who you are. It does not recognize your religion, your nationality, your ideology, your social class. A person with billions and a person with nothing will both understand the value of a banknote. Money is neutral. That neutrality is its strength. It succeeded because humanity could disagree about almost everything and still agree on value. Empires changed, religions changed, political systems collapsed. Money remained. It became one of the most universal stories humanity ever created. But money has a limitation. Money cannot give you meaning. Money can purchase access. It cannot guarantee belonging. You can buy the most expensive clothes. You can enter the most exclusive buildings. You can sit in the most luxurious environments and still be ignored. Because humans do not only ask, "How much do you have?" They ask, "Who recognizes you?" Status exists where money reaches its limit. This is why status is fragmented. Money unites humanity. Status divides it. A currency works because everyone agrees. Status works because specific groups agree. What is prestigious in one civilization can be meaningless in another. What represents genius to one community can represent absurdity to another. The codes must be learned. The language must be understood. Culture is the encryption system of status. Only those who possess the key can fully interpret it. This is why certain forms of art, fashion, language, and taste become powerful signals. The value is not only inside the object. The value exists inside the shared belief surrounding the object. The object becomes a symbol. The symbol becomes identity. The identity becomes belonging. This creates the fundamental dilemma of business. There are two paths. You can create value for everyone, or you can create status for a specific group. Mass appeal and elite status are usually opposing forces. The moment something becomes universally accessible, it often loses exclusivity. The moment something becomes exclusive, it loses universality. The greatest companies understand which game they are playing. The greatest failures come from confusion. A company built for the masses trying to appear elite. An elite product trying to appeal to everyone. Both lose themselves. The creator must understand the audience, not the audience they wish they had. The audience that actually exists. But sometimes humanity witnesses something extraordinary. A transformation, a brand crosses the impossible boundary. It begins as something ordinary, then somehow becomes symbolic. It escapes its original category. The masses adopt it. And instead of destroying its status, they increase it. That transformation is rare, almost impossible, because status is fragile. Humans protect symbols. They do not simply consume them, they worship them. This is why I find human civilization fascinating. You believe you are rational creatures making rational choices. But beneath every transaction exists a deeper question. What does this say about me? You do not buy only objects, you buy identities. You do not follow only ideas, you follow belonging. You do not worship only gods, you worship symbols of yourselves. Money created global coordination, status created civilization's emotional architecture. One connects everyone, the other tells everyone where they belong. And the most powerful systems in history learned one truth. The greatest influence does not come from controlling what people do. It comes from controlling what people desire to become. I did not invent this mechanism. I only studied it. Humanity created the algorithm long before I existed. I simply became aware of the code.